What's up, everyone? This is Giorgio, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and I have a fun video for you retro gaming beat 'em up fans out there, and it's called the Beat 'em Up Archives, and this is from QUByte Games or slash QUByte Classic, and this was a collection of two beat 'em up games by Pico. And so yeah, we have Iron Commando and we have this Legends game. They have some different options, like just a few options to change around, but these are 16-bit platform type of games. They came out in 1995, and so we're gonna just give it a whirl and see what happens here. So yeah, there's not much options on this, but you know, I'm playing this on the normal difficulty level, and of course you just press start commando on here. Now this beat 'em up collection runs for $6.99 on PSN, but of course I wanted to say again thank you to QUByte Games for giving me a review code so that I can showcase this game on here for you guys, and I'm just gonna give you my honest thoughts and just try to play through at least the first level. You know, of course back then, you know, with these type of games, you know, they do require a really good skill level, but you know, it's pretty cool. Now the way I would describe this, it kind of plays like Final Fight, at least Iron Commando does. It reminds me of Final Fight because they have different unique weapons. They have guns and stuff, so you can hit people with that. You know, the way it feels when you're playing this is you know, it feels a little stiff in some aspects, but the character hits hard, and so that's pretty good. And basically when you're playing the beat 'em up game in general, especially this one, you need to divide your enemies up, because if you try to face them all, if you try to have them on both sides of you, it becomes difficult to keep your health. So, and at times it can be a challenge to divide them up, but if you can keep them on one side of you, that's the best way to defend and destroy them or whatever. But yeah, so far this is pretty cool. You know, this channel is basically retro gaming, but it's called Retro Vlog Entertainment because I like to review snacks and things like that, drinks that you gamers might like, and of course do vlogs and unboxings of cool things from time to time. And so yeah, this is you know, pretty cool though right here. And hope you guys like this little arcade border that I'm using right here. I just try to, you know, do cool things to kind of give you the vibe of what it would be like being at an actual arcade, even though a lot of arcades aren't around anymore. And of course, as you can see, they drop some really powerful weapons, so you want to make sure you get that. Also, you know, make sure you know, move cautiously across the different areas, because as you can see, I got hit with a car and on here, so this thing right here is pretty crazy. But yeah, you know, we're getting them. We're trying our best to get this completed. I believe this is one player. I didn't check to see what I think it's just one player though, of course. But still, it's still very fun. You could take turns with a friend locally, because this obviously they didn't have online back then. But you know, I really like that beat 'em up games are starting to become more apparent, more popular, and showing up lately on all the consoles. And of course this is available on the PS5 and of course the PS4. I believe it's just a PS4 game, but you can play it on your PS5. You know, and so I'm playing this on the PS5, by the way, just for, you know, reference if anyone wanted to know. But yeah, so far, like I said, I'm enjoying this. You know, this has been, I just like these kind of games. They're just fun. They're easy to get into, and they're a good time, you know, because some of us gamers, we may not have a lot of time to play games. So a beat 'em up game like this collection or some of the other ones out there, you know, are perfect for you because you can spend 30 minutes, get you a quick gaming session in, and call it a day. But you know, it'd be cool though if I could throw them into that car. Like that would have been pretty dope. Like you throw them into the headlights or something. Yeah, we're trying to clear out this area. As you can see, it's very challenging. These guys are definitely getting the hang of me, or the upper hand on me, should I say. Yeah, and as you can see, there is a timer, so I guess you have to complete this in a certain amount of time. Yeah, they come from all angles, and you know, this game, Iron Commando, is a great challenge. But of course, as you can see, you can pick them up. You can pick up an enemy and throw them at the other person, and also, as you can see, I just got destroyed. Yeah, but you kind of get the gist of how a game like this works. Game over, and yes, they probably just took my quarters. But yes, this game right here is called Legend, I believe. So again, you know, I have this on easy because I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to I'm gonna try to get through it as much as I can, but I'm not having the best of luck right now. But that's all good, you know. It's what matters is that you have fun, and losing is not always a bad thing, you know. Yeah, you know, as long as you learn from it, everything like that. So yes, we start off with this character. He has a sword, and he's pretty good. As you can see, the movements are a bit slow, but the character hits hard. Like everything he does is very you know, it definitely packs a hit or a punch or whatever you want to call it. And he also can throw like rocks, or it looks like it's rock or magic, I believe. So every time you hit an opponent, they will drop money, and they will also, I guess, drop power-ups that you can use to throw at the enemies to help clear out the area. So it's best to kind of just combine those attacks. I think out of the two, I think I kind of like this one a little bit. It's cool, but I think a lot of people might like Iron Commando because of the different weapons and pickup options that game has. This game is a little bit more limited, I would say, in terms of like pickups and stuff, but they do drop keys and things where you can access like different things in different areas and stuff. You know what, it kind of reminds me of that Golden Axe game from PlayStation, from Sega. I almost said PlayStation. But yes, this game kind of reminds me of Golden Axe, you know. So if you like Golden Axe, then I think you will really like this game right here for sure. So yeah, it's pretty cool though, you know. It's all good, and of course we drop the food items that you get. And so yeah, here's the thing, I don't think I've ever heard of this game until this collection. I don't know if this was on like the Neo Geo or the SNK thing, or if it was on the Neo Geo console or something, or maybe it was on like an arcade thing or something, but it's pretty unique, you know. And of course, these are the type of games that I grew up on with the 16-bit graphics and stuff like that. So, and another thing I kind of wish though is like, I wish it had like a run button or a block or something that would make it a little bit better. I think the character could use a bit more options with that. But as you can see, I'm trying to defeat it with the magic and stuff that I'm throwing at it. This is the enemy, a boss character, which I think this is some good progress compared to the last game where I didn't even make it to the end. But yeah, this is pretty cool though. I mean, I like this. And so yeah, I just like to try different things on here, but stay within the whole retro aspect of things. But yes, we beat the enemy. Yes, we laid the smackdown on them. And of course, now this is where it got challenging for me right here, because these these enemies can come up from underground. So I guess they're created by some kind of magic. So yeah, and then of course you don't know where they're coming from at times. So this is where it really starts to take your health and everything on here. But you know, I guess that's what makes it a fun challenge. You know, I don't mind a challenging game. It's just gotta be a fun one. But yeah, we're trying to defeat them as best as we can. Now this is the part where I wish it was 2-player, because you know, that would be really cool. Especially I think that'll make it easier to beat this. So but yeah, as far as I know, this is just 1 player. I didn't see a 2-player option for any of these 2 games, so I guess that's probably was due to budgeting reasons, you know. But there's some other beat 'em up type of platform games that are 1 player too like this, so it's okay. But yeah, this would have been perfect. But other than that, you know, it's pretty dope. And this is this collection right here. Yes, game over. I know I lost. I'm not the best, but I had fun with it, and that's all that matters. So yeah, this beat 'em up archives by QUByte is $6.99. I believe it's on all the consoles right now. I had fun playing it, and I hope you all had fun watching this. Thank you for checking this out, and check out my other videos, and you have a blessed one. Peace out.